Thank you for joining Waking Up with D. Today, this is a new experience. I have such a good friend of mine who's here in Spokane. We're gonna try this noodle place, this noodle dumpling place. We'll tell you more about it after. You could hear we're on the city streets of Spokane. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know. You never know out here. There's a lot of nude people sometimes. No, there really is. You're in for a treat because this is gonna be a whole post-birthday vlog because he's here to celebrate my birthday. And we just had a wonderful meal. We were gonna eat at this noodle place, but it wasn't really like a place you could sit and dine in very easily. It was kind of like a to-go place. It looked really good, noodles and dumplings, but it didn't have anything other than that. So we wanted something more hearty. And sorry, we're in a parking lot, so I gotta beware of these people. But yes, so I want you guys to meet my friend here. My friend his name is Agustin.
Hi.
We're from the same hometown and we've been really good friends since 5th grade. I mean, we got closer at the end of high school.
And then especially right after graduation.
Yeah. So then ever since then, we've been really good friends.
Yeah.
I don't use the term best friend, but if I did, he's one of my best friends, you know?
Mine too. Love you.
Yay! I don't know how much you're gonna drink, how much I'm gonna drink.
Say hi, Dara.
Hi. I should have had that. You had it recorded?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I know she's not jumping for me. Cheers. Cheers. happened. He's driving right now, by the way. We just eaten a dinner at a place called Clinker Daggers. It's a really well-known place in Spokane. It's a nicer, more of a fine dining place, and because it was restaurant week, they had a really good like menu option. Going into this weekend, I forgot it was restaurant week, so honestly, when we just happened to show up there, we got really lucky. You could choose for restaurant week an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert. So it was more cost effective to like get it that way, especially if you wanted all three of those to begin with anyway. Excuse me. But anyways, I got the New England clam chowder for the appetizer. It was really good. I've never had any clam chowder that has been where you could taste that just the cream alone was so good quality. It was such a good quality, and that was really the base of the soup. That I don't know, I think sometimes they water clam chowders down, but this clam chowder was not watered down at all. Anyways, it was simple, but it was so tasty. And then for the entree, I got salmon with 2 grilled scallops, vegetables. It was Brussels sprouts, green beans in a very light sauce, and then fingerling potatoes. And it was so, like, the fish was the star. Oh, you'll keep.
Right, yeah.
Yep.
Sorry,
No,
I have to say right, left to remember.
That's fine. That's funny.
That building is so cool. Sorry.
Oh, this building?
Yeah.
No, it's please. I love that building too. Look at the corner of this building, you guys. So this is downtown Spokane. Spokane has some neat buildings. Yeah, if you go down this way, there's some neat buildings too on the right. There's a really nice Catholic church right there. It's really nice down here. And so you guys, what was cool about the entree was that with the salmon, the fish was the star of the meal, but they didn't try too hard. They didn't add too much. Salmon is such a beautiful fish. When you try to add too much to it, you take away from the natural taste of it, the natural flavor. So they did such a good job, and the vegetables were so good.
Yeah, those vegetables were so good.
The sauce, huh?
Yeah.
And just the way they cooked the vegetables. Yeah. And what did you think of the clam chowder?
Oh yeah, that clam chowder was really good too. It was just so good.
Yeah. The creaminess was so good.
Is it this?
Yeah, to the right here, and then there'll be an on-ramp.
Oh, okay.
And everything was like the right portion. It wasn't too much. So it's like you were filled up without being weighed down. So like the clam chowder was in a nice little bowl.
Yeah, because normally I would want more.
Yeah.
Bigger sizes.
Seriously, so would I. But see, that's what was good about the clam chowder, is because it was so like fulfilling because of the richness of the cream.
Yeah.
I don't know, the clams tasted really good.
Yeah, that's what I said yesterday. Was like you could really taste the clams.
Yeah.
It was like big pieces of the clams too.
Yeah. They were like
bigger than most I feel like I've ever had.
No, really, they were fresh. Didn't they taste like really fresh? Yeah. So honestly, it's hard to say what my favorite clam chowder is, but that is right up there. And then, oh, you got what kind of steak? Oh, prime rib. And you had it, how did you have it cooked? Was it medium?
Medium well.
Nice.
So it was still juicy and a little bit of beef.
And it came with like a little gravy sauce.
Yeah, I don't know what it was exactly, but it was really good.
Yeah. It looks good.
I wanted to pour it over the steak, but I was like, no, I'll just dip it.
Yeah, it looks really good. Oh, and they served really nice garlic bread. Like right before we
Right before we got our meal.
Yeah, it was so good. I forget what type of bread that is. If that's technically how French bread is normally, where it's hard on the outside. It might have been a French bread, but yeah. I'm not quite sure, but honestly, it was so good. Like how it was, the crust was so crispy and then the inside was...
Yeah, see, I think that's why it kind of made me think of like a biscuit.
Yeah. Oh, dude, and the way they made the butter.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wanted more of it. Like ordinarily, but honestly, I'm glad I didn't because I would have been so full. Because you know how bread stuffs you?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm glad I didn't. And then for dessert, we both got key lime pie. What did you think of it?
It was good, yeah. I really liked it.
Yeah, me too. Key lime pie is my favorite dessert. So it was like less tart than key lime pie normally is, but the cream at the top was so good. Oh my goodness, you guys. And the graham cracker crust was, I think, actually even thicker than normally it is. It was good.
Yeah.
But, oh, and I had a Cosmo for the drink. And it was smooth. It was nice. And there were these three ladies that sat next to us who were really not, like, just pleasant, you know, to be around. When we were eating our pie, they said, we want a review on your pie. So they would know what to order.
And they got the same pie, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and they ordered one slice of pie for all three of them. And each of them would just take their spoon or their fork, take a little bite, and pass it on to the next person. And they just went around and around like that. It was so cute. I'm like, dang, they have a lot of self-discipline. And then we found out at the very end that they were sisters. The one of them's from Spokane, one of them's from Oregon, and one of them is from Washington, or from California. I was like, man, that's so sweet, you know? They were all getting together. If you made it through this whole video, OMG, please make sure you comment down below the beer emoji, #beer. Thank you so much for joining us on this belated birthday celebration with such a good friend of mine. And thank you for joining us for celebrating the 4th anniversary of Community Pint in Spokane, Washington. I hope you're able to take a weekend to yourself with some loved ones to have a lot of fun like we did. Last but not least, there is only one you. So don't forget to take care of you.